Hey guys, it's Steve, broker at Savvy Realty here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I have a amazing house that just came on the market, and this is a very special area. One, the proximity to the strip, you're right over there. Las Vegas Boulevard is almost a block away. And two, the airport rental car pickup and drop off is right over that way. Just let me go right over there. Super close. Of course, this area is special in a few different ways. But let's get into the house itself, and I'll walk you through why it's kind of unique and why I wanted to highlight it for you guys. Of course, let's get into it, but of course, like and subscribe if you want to see more real estate like this here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now let's get into this house. All right, so here we are. We are in a cul-de-sac of 4 homes. This is a 3,200 square foot property with 3-car garage, and it's listed at $800,000. So this is a super quiet area in Las Vegas. It is this is the cul-de-sac. Only 4 homes in this community. This is a half acre, so it is a very large property, and it makes me feel amazing. I love these homes. Of course, I do a lot of high-rise condos, but I actually own and live in these properties that are the half acre rural preservation area. So this is an RNP, rural neighborhood preservation. And what that means is that they have certain guidelines to build in this area that, it makes it to preserve a rural lifestyle. And what that would entail would be things like no sidewalks, no street lights to make it feel nice and rural. But you're in the middle of the strip, or you're in the middle of Las Vegas Boulevard. So it's pretty cool. So how this house is set up, it's a full custom home, and it has very tall ceilings, about 10-foot ceilings in most parts. And then we have this vaulted area here with these sunlights, which I really love. But as we come in, to the left is going to be where the kitchen and then a few other bedrooms are and an office. You have your main big area here, your formal living room. And then over here is a double door entry into the master bedroom. The master bedroom is ginormous, and I absolutely love how much space it is. So over here, I would assume that you'd have a bed on this side. On this wall, you do have 2 large windows as well as a door with a glass pane that goes out to the backyard. And man, this backyard is nice. It is covered. It has grass. It has trees. This is, of course, if you've been looking around in Las Vegas, you know that we don't have a lot of grass here in town. That is not a thing. It does have the built-in speakers up above for surround sound, even in the master. It looks like you have your own little coffee area here off to the side, which is so cool. And then you do have, of course, these plantation shutters that you have a great view of light coming in, and of course the trees in the front yard. That's one of the big things about having such a big property is you can have foliage. Like, I came from the Midwest. We have grass, we have trees, we have everything. But in Las Vegas, it's a lot of rocks. You do have your walk-in shower that is separate from your tub area. Property was built in 1995, and being that it was built in 1995, I mean, it has all these older features to it, but this is really something that has been taken care of extremely well. Like, I walked through this whole property and checked it all out. This is like loved. This house was loved for sure. And then you do have a powder room here, or a water closet on this side. There it is. But one of the benefits about this property being actually appreciated throughout its life and not abused, that it has a lot of, or very little wear. Look at this closet. This is ginormous. This is absolutely huge. Like, I could walk around like this whole area that probably doesn't even need to be here. If you wanted to take it out, you could do like cartwheels in here. This is ginormous. But one of the benefits is it has all the features of a very nice custom home. You have the tall ceilings, you have the nice build outs, and you have a relatively good floor plan that could be altered a bit. But what I want to do is kind of explain that if you purchase this, you could live in here, no problem. Move in, everything's ready to go, everything's gonna be functional, and it's in relatively good shape. But the big thing is, if you wanted to, this is their den area, or I guess it could be a bedroom, but if you wanted to fully renovate this thing
and get it going, you have a huge value add. So you have something that's probably you buy for around 800,000. Look at this bedroom. This is a second or third bedroom over here. This is huge and tons of natural light that comes in. But buy it for 800,000. You could fully renovate this, which really wouldn't take much work, and then you have a property that's in the low to mid 1 million range. I mean, this is a huge opportunity for anybody that is okay with doing a value add, because man, we have comps that can definitely support this price range, especially with this build. Most of these homes in here sell for around this 800 price point. Well, actually, this is on the lower side of the community. The absolute cheapest home in this area or in something like this is going to be about $600,000, and it's terrible. This is a very nice. This bathroom is actually one you won't have to do because look at it's already been updated. Really nice glass enclosure in it, all the updated stuff. So that's pretty cool. It's actually a big expense that you don't have to do. Cool, right on. And then the vessel sink. Oh, I like that stone. I like that stone. But going into this, you could easily make a couple $100,000 by doing a nice soft renovation. On the inside of this property, you have a wet bar over here. You have a fireplace, lots of windows to bring in light from the outside. And wow, yeah, this has lots of potential. Oh, what I really like, I want to get you over here and show you this so you can take a look. But what I really like is the stuff that is pretty much something you'd want to do from construction. Look at this. You have an awesome, was it daylight, sunlight? What do they call when they bring in the sunlight from above? I forget. But those things are, harder to do afterwards and more of a pain. But right now, I have a lot of natural light that came into this property. Kitchen area here, all of this is nice. It's functional. It's been cared for. But if you wanted to, you could easily do a renovation that really would not cost too much. I would probably consider taking out some of these pop-outs that may be a little bit dated. Everybody has an 80-inch flat screen TV now. So that would probably be something that I would recommend. You got a nice pantry area over here. Oh, and check these out. What are these called? I would think they're like, in the houses that we've had when I was young, it was always the bread area. We put bread and stuff in here. But I always like these little things. That's neat. But let's get outside and so you can take a look at what we got going on. This room over here wraps around into the dining room and to the entrance where we came. But going out this double door entry, which actually has a very nice door on it. Oh, and speaking of doors, I want to get you back into the front of the property because another feature that is really nice is that how wide the front door is to the property. It looks like it's a brand new door, but everybody likes the pivot door. So if you really wanted to do this up nice and have a good resale on it, you could easily pop in a really cool pivot door on that front porch. But of course, remember, like and subscribe if you like this kind of content and you want to see more about real estate in Las Vegas. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it. Let's get back into this property. So of course you see how large this is, and it really has a good space and a good spatial feel. So you can have your area in the sun if you'd like. You have a lot of grass if you have any pets or if you just like the feel of having some grass. I enjoy it myself and my wife absolutely loves it. But then you have a whole big covered patio area. This feels like it's an extension of the house. Like I feel really nice in here, and even look, they have the details that they have in this, because this property was loved and they lived here for a long time. They have shades that come down. Very cool. And let's go walk through so you can see a little bit of the plants here. This mature landscaping. I mean, this is just awesome. These trees are yours. Right on. And then coming off to the side, here you are. This goes to the front of the house. You have your, this is one of the big things that I didn't mention earlier. You do have a solar system, but get this, it is not leased, it is owned. This house paid off the lease or paid for this stuff in cash. So you do not have, most likely will not have a power bill, and you don't owe anybody for leasing equipment. So this is very good and very expensive to have on a property. Here we go. So going through here, let's head to the other side because they do have what look like a dog run or an extra area off to the side that I wanted to make sure to point out for you guys. Here we go. And again, this is a rural neighborhood preservation area. The minimum lot size is a ½ acre, one home for every ½ acre, and a lot of them are on an acre too. So this is one of the lowest density zonings you can possibly get in Las Vegas. And so with having so much land, it actually makes this property very desirable. And a lot of these homes have been owned pretty much forever. Like ever since they were built, they kind of just keep them. And every once in a while they do come up, and sometimes, you know, they're in not the best condition because maybe that family member has owned it for, you know, their entire life and maybe had delayed maintenance. This one actually looks like it's in very good size. And you do have what is parking off to the side here for trailers possibly, or if you have a boat, anything like that. But it's very rare for them to come up and be in such good condition and such an easy condition to renovate if you choose to do that too. Because right now, a lot of them, look, you got Tough Shed. These are supposed to be legendary for not falling over. Oh, they got a little air conditioner on it too. That's kind of cool. But a lot of these properties right now are being renovated and flipped. And those prices are huge. So that's what I'm saying. If you wanted to make money as this an investment, you could absolutely take out and do a soft renovation on this property, bring it up to date for the interior features on it, and you'd have a very desirable listing. So I think that you could probably make at least a couple $100,000, so probably about 20% on your investment, pretty easily. Whew, all right. So I think that's all the property. I wanted to take you through that front door real quick so you could take a look at it one more time. But I am really impressed on how soft this property is and all of the high-end features of this custom home. I mean, I love it. These bones are fantastic. Check this out. So this is super nice because with a pivot door, you want the space. You want how wide this is right here. The height actually is perfect too because it will keep your cost in check for getting your pivot door. But having the actual extra space, you have what? A foot on one side, depending on which side you angle it on or hinge it on, and you'll have more than enough space to get everything in and out of the property. But again, like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I am very happy that I was able to get you in here today. And any real estate needs in Las Vegas, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I'll talk to you soon. I almost forgot to get you into the laundry room and the garage. All right, check this out. Boom, boom, boom. Laundry room area, walk-in area. You do have space for 2 side-by-side washer and dryer. I don't know if you've seen them though, but GE has these really cool all-in-one. You set it and forget it is what they say. Washer and dryer. So you could have 2 of those and do twice as much laundry. Those things are brand new, and I actually one of my family members just got one, and they are absolutely fantastic. Before, those things were not the best, but right now they have figured it out. GE put a lot of money and time and research into it. Great thing about this property, they spent a lot of time and money putting this into it. So you have the Aquasana Simply Soft Whole House descaler, and then the Rhino Whole House water filter, and then you have 2 filters as well on the sides of it, and then a very large water heater over here. So I just want to make sure I got you into this area because I do want to, garages are very important to me, and for some reason I don't see a lot of people online that actually take pictures of the garages. To me it's important. I don't know about you guys, but that's just me. All right, have a good one guys. Talk to you soon.